Hello and thanks for watching The Ancients Speak. Let's learn Chinese from the wisdom of the ancients. In the beginning of this episode, let me introduce to you a key Chinese word that will appear in the following two episodes. The Chinese pronunciation of this word is qi. It means vessel or instrument. The boxes on the four corners represent vessels, and in the middle, 犬 is the Chinese word for dog. So putting them together, we get a picture of a dog watching over the vessels. In the same way, vessels are useful tools, so the extended meaning of the word qi is tools or talented men. For example, like the many words we use today, we have 机器 machine, 乐器 musical instrument, 器械 apparatus, 大器之才 outstanding and talented man. Ancient Chinese teacher Lao Tzu says, 大方无余，大器晚成。大方无余，大器晚成。大 means great or big. 方 square. 无 having without. 余 in written Chinese language means corners. 器 vessel, instrument, or talented man. 晚 means late. 成 means to finish. Lao Tzu is saying that the greatest square has no corners. The greatest vessel takes the longest to finish. 大方无余，大器晚成。大器晚成 is also a well-known forward Chinese idiom referring to certain people who became successful rather late in life. It means that just as it takes a long time to make a valuable vessel, it also takes a long time to train a person in various talents and skills, and to be mature in character. This reminds me of Moses of the Old Testament in the Holy Bible, who was such a good example of 大器晚成. Moses was the man chosen by God to lead the Israelites from the captivity in Egypt to the salvation in the promised land. However, there was a long process that was involved before this could happen. The first 14 years of Moses' life was in the court of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. As the adopted son of Pharaoh's daughter, Moses was instructed in all the wisdom of the Egyptians, and he was mighty in his words and deeds. However, at this time of his life, Moses also had a hot temper and could be impulsive and rash in his decisions. In one situation, Moses even killed an Egyptian out of anger. God wanted to save his people, and he wanted to use Moses as his chosen vessel of salvation. But God had his own timing. Moses first needed time to grow and mature, and to learn to be meek and humble before God and others. The next 40 years of Moses' life was in the land of Midian. Though Moses was once the noble prince of Egypt, he now was living the simple life of a shepherd, husband, and a father. Yet it was in these years that this impulsive, hot-tempered man was molded and shaped into an instrument that God could use. When God finally called him into service, Moses was then already 80 years old. The rest of the story is fairly well known if you've seen the movie The Ten Commandments or the animated film called The Prince of Egypt. Moses' life was recorded in the Holy Bible in the historical accounts of Exodus, where you have the giving of the Ten Commandments and the building of the tabernacle. Behind these mountaintop moments was his more than 80 years of waiting and training. These were the times that Moses was being fashioned and prepared into a vessel and instrument that God could use. Maybe you have been walking in the valley for quite a long time and you have felt like giving up. I hope this program will encourage you along the way in your own life's journey. Now let's review the Chinese saying of Lao Tzu we learned today and remember it. 大方无余，大器晚成。大方无余，大器晚成。大 means big or great. 方 square. 无 having without. 余 in written Chinese language means corners. 器 vessel instrument or a talented man. 晚 late. 成 to finish. Lao Tzu is saying that the greatest square has no corners. The greatest instrument takes the longest to finish. Again, 大方无余，大器晚成。器. And thanks for watching the ancients speak and learning Chinese together through their wise old sayings.